Plane that disappeared in 1980 mysteriously reappears after 45 years. On June 28, 1980, Flight 508 took off from New York bound for Los Angeles. It was a routine flight with no signs of trouble as it soared into the sky. However, shortly after takeoff, the plane vanished from radar, leaving no trace behind. Extensive search and rescue operations were conducted, but after months of searching, the plane was declared lost, along with all 457 passengers and crew members. Fast forward to June 28, 2023, exactly 45 years to the day of its disappearance, air traffic controllers at a small rural airport in Texas were stunned when an unidentified aircraft appeared on their radar. The plane, a Boeing 737, landed smoothly as if it was just another flight. When authorities boarded the aircraft, they were met with an eerie sight: 457 skeletons, all seats and buckled in as if they had been there in the entire duration of the flight. The reappearance of a Flight 508 has left experts baffled. How could a plane disappear for 45 years and then suddenly reappear without any warning? And how could the skeletons remain perfectly intact with no signs of decomposition or tampering? Scientists and aviation experts are scrambling to find answers, but so far, the mystery remains unsolved. Many theories are circulating about what might have happened to Flight 508. Some suggest a time warp or a dimensional rift could be responsible for the plane's disappearance and reappearance. Others believe it might be linked to an extraterrestrial activity or secret government experiment. While these theories may sound far-fetched, the strange circumstances surrounding the plane's reappearance make it difficult to rule out. Now I am here saying they don't use this thing at movie before. I think that I've not seen that movie. Now wise people now, you know this kind of story that before you don't need to convert and use an art movie. The plane where they use here, see, the bodies are seated intact. 45 years, 45 whole years. First of all, where the plane enter? No, this mystery. Because I know say you know they had Yibo will come aside, they go on fine. Even if this generation go, the one way they come, they will continue to define wait where this plane enter. Where in this sense with the no siam. You understand? Where in come from? What it make, you know, everything see the and how the plane used come land. Another question. If everybody where they on board don't buy, they don't turn to skeleton. How the plane use come land carefully, like say somebody they do it in. No. There are need question. Even me, I go like follow this story. Even me, I go do it in. I go like follow this story. Last time when this story appeared, this plane was said to have landed in Argentina, and people could go near the plane that immediately took off. Now the same plane is landed in U.S. harbor. Which version of this story are we to believe? Me, I feel it is the same story. Like I said, this is one story that people are just trying to, say it landed here or here. Let me just ask one second. Who was piloting the plane? Was it also a skeleton? What a blue line story. And one exactly, except the one tell us that this thing are just fictional. That people now, come outside to say it happened. This is a made-up story. Where on any major network was this reported? At least the passengers were dead on arrival and only skeletons. But why didn't the writer say they were? But why didn't the writer say they were all alive? Impossible. How can skeleton remain intact without decomposition for all that 45 years? It's extremely hard for a normal person to believe. This is not possible. And it is unbelievable. That is why I'm saying, okay, fine. I'm beginning to come out of, okay, fine. That maybe I don't watch movies too much. But I know this thing is fiction. But can we rule out the possibility that this did not happen? We need to find out more. What is man? Rest peacefully in the Lord. Too painful. I shed tears when I was reading this article. It is unbelievable, members. Does this plane disappear in skies or in water? In the sky. That is what I'm saying. If this is really, really true, then we need to find out where it disappeared go. Where be that place where it did, where we say all these people used die. All these people were there on board, all. And who can they drive the plane? Even for the story, how the plane use, find a way back, we appear again, can land. A lot of questions to be asked. Who fueled the plane to reappear? Another angle. This is a true lie, and it is only this media that knew about it. Even CNN and BBC is not aware of it. So many things in the world have existed, things that we cannot imagine. I think we need always to thank God who has spared us from such disasters. Many think that those are lies, but they are true stories. But behind them is that some businessmen who have planes and cars have used them to sacrifice other people, according to my little knowledge observation. Really? Okay. Which small village pause? Is the plane still there? I wish not to rush to dismiss the truthfulness of the story. Humans have got missing and reappeared before in Ghana. A hunter entered a deep forest to hunt only to see a big provision store. I strongly believe that God is in his own wisdom sometimes prevents some spiritual situations or phenomenon to the physical world as a sign of his power. In the Holy Quran, Hadith, there is a story of people who had slept one night only to wake up after 3 years thinking it was a usual single night. Unknowingly, they went out shopping. People were stunned by the currency they produced, for it was old coins they used 300 years back, which were out of circulation. Okay. You said the plane disappeared in 1980 and appeared 45 later. Please, are we already in 2025? I noticed in the story is the mention of flight 508 and Boeing 727. 45 years later in 2023. They said the writer needs to be contacted for inquiries. My own is that they might be true, they might be lie, but a whole lot of mystery is, so this story now is surrounded with a whole lot of mystery. Only Boeing 747 carrying the 500 passenger. Yours is too small an aircraft to carry that number. A Guinness Book of Record flights. The overload took her to Mars for 43 years. No wonder, was only the pilot we closed, the rest of the passengers were naked. 457 passengers skeleton in Boeing 727. 28 June was yesterday, should be hitting the headlines today. Well, whatever be the case, this is quite an interesting story. If it is fiction, a person will write this story, kudos. But if it is not, sincerely, this is one mysterious story. Sincerely, one mysterious story. All right. Thank you for the fairy tale. The skeleton pilot and also piloted the plane without any aviation fall, right? All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy.